Alright, what's going on everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So today we are checking out some best cards and decks for tonight's new hot location, Valley of the Hand. Valley of the Hand reads, after turn 5, your destroyed cards revive here. This is going to be our hot location for the next 24 hours, which means it will be showing up at a 50% chance of appearance during all ladder games. Before we dive on into the strats and decks, I do want to mention the article, link in the description below, from Safety Blade. So if you want to get any more information about this location, the strategies, or just grab the decks to import in game, highly recommend checking out the article, link in the description. We're going to start off with some general strategies and tips, and then go into the decks that we have for tonight's location. So the first thing we want to ask ourselves is, what are the cards we want to destroy? Carnage and Bucky Barnes come to mind pretty immediately, as not only are they just generally good in destroy-themed decks, but if we are able to blow up both of them, we can actually bring back Bucky to get him blown up by Carnage yet again for quite a bit of power. Carnage coming back is extra nice because it will also give us a little bit more space on the board by destroying more things when it is revived. Two other cards worth considering are Debris and the newly released Lady Deathstrike, as we can do a little bit of a combo here where we destroy the rocks on the opponent's side of the board so that they're revived and end up filling up the lane for the opponent. We can avoid the downside of blowing up our own rocks as well by making sure to destroy some of our own destroyed cards like Carnage, Venom, or Deathlock. And then if you want to play into this location without leaning into the destroy effects, Professor X and Armor seem like great choices. By playing Professor X on this location on turn 5, it will prevent new cards from being added to the location, so no cards will be resurrected there. And of course, Armor is just a naturally good counter to all things destroy. The first deck we're taking a look at here is a full-on destroy deck, with a few includes that are a bit more unique to this location, mainly being Sabretooth and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Sabretooth gets us value by blowing up and being able to be replayed and then eventually resurrected on turn 5, and Negasonic can be used to destroy our own things, so that way she resurrects back with whatever she destroyed and acts as a pseudo protection for the hot location lane. Deadpool, of course, makes a lot of sense in this type of deck as well, as he is a card that naturally benefits from being destroyed over and over, as do some of the other inclusions here like Wolverine and the previously mentioned Sabretooth. Other than that, we're just including all the good destroy cards that have destroy effects, so Venom, Deathlock, Carnage, and Killmonger, and some payoff for these effects in Null and Death. Then if you want to go in a bit more of a counter direction, we have a high evolutionary deck that is seeking to use Armor and Professor X to hopefully shut down a lot of the powerful destroy things the opponents are going to be doing. Even after multiple nerfs, the high evolutionary shell is still very, very strong. This deck naturally benefits from running Armor anyways as a way of protecting our Sunspot or some of our other big threats like Abomination and Hulk. And Professor X gets a lot of utility in not only being able to lock down the location, but prevent some of the move shenanigans that have been going on in the popular Silk move deck that's been going around recently. And then we have our Lady Deathstrike junk deck. So the idea with this one, being a bit more experimental, is that we're trying to fill up our opponent's side of the board with things like the Hood or rocks, blow them up with Lady Deathstrike, and have them be resurrected to fill up the opponent's side of the board in the location on turn 5. Then we have Shuri and Nimrod acting as our main backup plan, allowing us to harness a lot of power, spread it out around the board, and be pretty invulnerable to Shang-Chi, as the big Nimrod will just keep on duplicating if it does get hit by Shang. And then to close it out, we have a bit more of a budget-friendly deck with Series 2 and below cards. The idea with this one is we're using the powerful old-school combo of Storm, Jessica Jones to hopefully close down a lane, and then rely on our destroy effects to hopefully win the hot location. We have Chavez in here not only as a late game threat, but also to help us more consistently draw our early destroy cards, as well as our Storm and Jessica. That is going to wrap it up for today's hot location though. Again, highly recommend checking out the article, link in the description below for more information about the decks and if you just want to grab the code. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned here at Marvel Snap Zone for all your Marvel Snap content. I'm Zombies, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.